Hey guys, thanks for joining me. I'm gonna go outside and work on my sleds. Winter is coming. I don't know exactly when. Nobody knows, right? I'm gonna get things ready to go. Check my ropes, make sure my runners are good on the bottom. I also run a steel kind of a cleat on the bottom. And so I'll show you guys those. So I've got two sleds here. Hope you can see this. Working on this one. Make sure this one's good too. So I got, this is like a 2-foot wide sled. And then I got my maybe 30-inch sled there with a wooden frame I built in the bottom. And that really helps me a lot. All right, let me flip this over and take a look what it looks like underneath. So here we have it here. You can see here's my runner plates, and it looks like it's in pretty good condition. This is my hitch, and so these are what I want to check out. This keeps it from sliding around on the ice, and it's a must, absolutely a must. So it all looks pretty good. I might check my ropes on the sled, make sure that those are going to work for me this year. This year I tried using some skags from my Snowgo. I'll show you here. This year, yeah, I used, tried to use actually, took skags off of my Snowgo and put these in here. All right, let me flip this back over, set this back up. So this is the ticket here. I just love how the sled is set up. A little different, but this has been like this for 3 years now, I think. So first I fastened down these 2x4s, and then I put these cross sections right where my boxes fit. So let me show you an example here. So here's one of my fuel boxes. So if I'm heading up moose hunting, this will fit 3 5 or 6 gallon jugs of gas, and they'll fit in here, and that is locked in place. Of course, I'll put a strap over it, but I won't have any problem with this coming out. You can see that? So it is completely locked in there, right? Boom. Then I've got another box here that fits in here, and then I leave that spot open for putting moose in there. I'll put a tarp down and then put my moose after I quarter it. It's taken some time in figuring this out, but this is the ticket. That sled, I wish I could figure out how to make it better. My dad and I were hunting, a number of years ago together up here, and with that other 550 fan snow go, I hit a tree. It was one of the short trees that a beaver cut off right at the height of a snowdrift, and so I had come off this little slough, hit it, and it ripped open the whole bottom of the snow go, all the plastic underneath, and there was no way that we could drive it. And so I'll show you it here. So it's kind of funny. We had surgery on the snow machine. My dad and I, we cut that out of the sled here and patched the bottom of the snow machine, and we were able to use it for like, the rest of the winter. So it was a super good patch job until I was able to order parts in the spring. It worked just fine. So that's why that ugly piece of that sled's missing. And really I need to figure out how to make that sled better. It's only 2 feet wide, so I've had problems before with it flipping over when you're snow machining and you don't really know that it flipped over behind you. Maybe I should put down some boards like this. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna get some tools and get this get my skags tightened up, Lord willing. Okay. So I got one side done, and now I'm working on the other side. You can see this is the skags on the inside, and this is the skags on the outside before I tighten it up. So it'll be good. The other one's done down there. And, yeah, all right. Part of living in Alaska is making do with what you got. All right, well, only time will tell, right? I think this sled is done. So I put that sled underneath the house and started this way. And so far I've been just taking things off, taking ropes off. A lot of times when I'm out snow machining around or trapping, like this little wire here, something fell off my snow go, or maybe I took this off trap and I had this little wire and I didn't want it to get caught in anything, so I just wrapped it around this rope, and now I can take it off and throw it away. Didn't want to leave it out in the tundra somewhere. And then I took off, had this I made last year, and I put it in here, just right up there, and it worked okay. Like when I caught beaver and such, I'd put it in the front little compartment there, but I took it off. It didn't, when I was hauling my traps, it really just didn't work the best. So I'm going to see, I'm not sure if it's going to work. Thought maybe I'd see about putting this on this side where my big hole is. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing now. It would be easy for me not to start this project because I don't have, all the best materials, but all I can do is the next right thing. And we have to do that a lot in our life, right? Just do the next right thing. Maybe you're trying to get sober, right? Maybe you're trying to get off drugs. Maybe you're trying to get a job. Maybe you're, there's could be 1,000, 1,000,000 different options, possibilities. Just do the next right thing. Whatever it is. Today, just the next right thing. Little decisions, you know? Like this frayed rope. You know, I could leave it on, but the best thing to do would be to just shorten it a little bit. Maybe get another piece of rope and have 2 or 3 on here versus one that's weak. It's the next right thing to do. Okay, I'll stop the video and show you kind of what I did at the end. Well, it kind of worked. I took this and I put a bolt through here and a bolt through there, and now I'm putting a bolt in the bottom. Only time will tell, right? All in all, I'm pleased with how it turned out. I put a little floor in the bottom there. I found a chunk of plywood underneath the house, so it's really slippery to stand in there with a little bit of snow, a little bit of water. So yeah, it's good. And I should be all good to go for snow going as far as the sleds go. So super good. All right, later.